You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
I'm going to fuck on a cross.
And
a big giant crucifix. I want to fucking have anal sex on a crucifix.
Masturbate with a crucifix like
I already have. Haven't we discussed that?
We're never getting on Playboy. It's over for us.
Why?
Because it's over.
There was no animal involved in that.
And I
want
to take the cross to Texas, somewhere where there's a lot of Catholics.
Goodbye, Texas.
Burn it with my white hood on.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm Catholic.
Okay.
I was kicked out of Catholic school. We discussed this.
Yeah.
They want me back. They ask for donations all the time. Every time I walk in, donation, donation, donation. It's a suggested donation. And then I say, I'm going to take your crucifix. I'm going to fuck on it.
What's up? This is Why You Suck in Bed. I'm Dr. Stacy.
And Cali.
And we're joined by TP and John.
I love how you say we're joined by TP. As if he's never
I'm not
here.
an official member.
I would be upset with Stacy if I were you.
I've accepted it.
He loves me forever.
Nah.
No, you guys abuse him.
I don't abuse him.
If I were you, I wouldn't talk. Are you going to fucking chew into the mic again?
I can't take garlic breath.
Are you going to offer to other people?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No one smells your breath. It's like
I
it's
can't.
almost like you're delusional.
I smell
She ate all that corn.
No, I eat garlic.
So John is here. He's playing fucking Spider Solitaire on his phone.
I want to talk about the book I'm reading.
What are you reading?
She's reading.
I feel like it's only appropriate considering the rest of the world is talking about it, or I should say the U.S. because it's pretty big and it was already big in Britain.
The Hunger Games?
Oh, that shit was
a good
dope.
movie.
I mean, what? I've never even heard of
50 Shades of Grey. All right, ladies out there who actually do listen to us, if there's any more listeners after last episode.
Nope.
Did you hear that, by the way?
Yes.
Like a witch's cauldron in your throat.
So I'm reading this book, 50 Shades of Grey, because I want to know what all the hype was about. You know, Matt Lauer's talking about it. Katie Couric's talking about it. Meredith.
Oh, Katie Couric's talking about it. Then I'm all over that shit.
She's white.
I know. And I only listen to the white folk.
Oh, yeah.
Oprah said something about it. No, I'm no joke.
She's tanner than you.
She's tanner than most. I was going to say something. Okay, Callie, come on, calm down. Okay, let's talk about it. So I wanted to know what the hype was about. So I purchased the book. I got it on my Nook, you know. Some people were selling it for like $800 on eBay. Like I was like...
You know why? Because there was, I believe, a dearth of the book. Is that a proper use of the word dearth?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Because everyone's looking at me like, what?
I thought you said girth.
I knew you that. Your head always goes straight to the cock.
Your head goes to the head.
Okay, so... Yeah, they were going... So I'm like, all right, let me start reading it.
You're not sucking on any of this. Any suckage
I put it down.
When we're on Playboy.
Wait, you know how to read?
I just picked it up. It's this amazing concept where you read these words off of a thing, of a book.
A thing.
You move. I just learned. You know how I learned? I watched Shameless, and I saw how... Do you watch Shameless?
No.
Well,
we've already been through this.
I know, but the bartender on the show is learning how to read. So his girlfriend puts these Post-its all over her body, like navel, and she puts it on her navel. And when he gets it right, he gets to lick it off of whatever. Anyway, I'm off kilter here.
Hooked on phonics for whores. What is it?
It is. It's a great concept.
Yeah.
You know, men, if you really want to get laid, tell the girl you don't know how to read.
You really want to learn how to read.
That's not a bad idea, though.
50
Hire me. I'll teach you how to read. I'll be naked. God help us all. And
You're
I'll
going to
put
teach people how
Post-its.
to read.
I'll put the word pussy near my pussy, and if you can say it correctly, you get to lick me.
That's not a bad idea.
And then my nipple, my other nipple.
I do anything for money.
Once you peel off the asshole word or the anal hole, you still don't get to have anal. But you can stick your tongue in there.
Instead of hooked on phonics, will be hookers for phonics.
That's a good idea. Or Cali for phonics. Anyway, let's go.
Same.
Or fucking for phonics.
Exactly. Shit, I might be onto something here.
I do anything for money.
All right, so 50 Shades of Grey. So I start reading this book.
It started as an ebook.
Yes. I start reading this book, and because I was, once again, all these women at work are like, oh my God, have you heard about it? Have you heard about it? Oh my God, blah, 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 blah. At first I was like, oh, this is good. It's like a Danielle Steele, whatever, and
Her mic just went limp.
It just went limp. And I was never into erotic literature. I mean, I guess I kind of was. Like, if the book fell upon me, I would read it. But this one's good. So
If it fell upon
me. If
off
was
of
like,
a shelf.
Exactly. Sometimes
knocked you on the head.
like the story of, there's a couple of books in there that like get you all hot and heavy. But this is interesting. It's about submissive and dominant. And the guy in the story is a dom, and he wants a sub. So that's not even the problem. Like, wait, okay, fine, whatever. But as all these lonely housewives are reading this story, and you're sitting there, and it's a lot about anal fisting, like dominatrix and Benoit balls, and
was that named after a guy named Benoit?
Is he French?
Benoit balls.
Benoit balls.
What does it say? Where the name come from? Because I always wanted to know that.
Well, geisha. It looks like it came from somewhere in Asia, huh?
Well, with
geisha
the last name Wa.
Or they call it the vagina ball. I like that better. Are
It's
small
more
marble-sized
straightforward to the
exactly. They are used by inserting them into the vagina or the anus and using muscles to hold them in and movement to stimulate and vibrate. They're varied history.
Don't read aloud on the air.
Okay.
If you don't,
here we go. Okay, Benoit. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Put them in and go on a rocking chair with them inside of you. Oh, God, that sounds good. At the end of the 16th century, Ralph Fitch, an English traveler, encountered them in the Shan states of Myanmar. Okay. Less than a dozen years later, the Florentine merchant Francesco Carletti also reported their use in Thailand, where they were used to enlarge the penis. You shouldn't be snoring here. You might want to know about this.
Oh, they would like wrap them on the penis, and it would elongate them.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The deer exercise has been used for centuries, and the Kegel exercise are used today.
But we don't know who Benoit is.
No, it doesn't say.
Right.
I like to suck balls.
All right, go for it. Tell us about the book.
Oh, no. Okay, so this is my problem. Not my problem. So I'm reading the book, and it talks, the woman in the story gets, I don't even know how to, she gets clamped to the ceiling. Like, there's, like, a whole tracking system, I guess, in the ceiling, and there are handcuffs, but it's not called handcuffs, and she gets cuffed. Mm-hmm. Basically, she can't touch the dom, and she has to kneel. She gets whipped. She gets the leather straps on her. Like, she's got the Benoit balls, and she's getting beat up, but she finds pleasure out of this. This is my problem. I am not into any of that, but when I'm reading it, I start getting like really turned on and really aroused. Almost to the point where I'm like, oh my God, I want to be spanked. And that's twisted because I know I don't want to be spanked, but when I'm reading this book, all I sit there, I'm like sweating.
You're
I'm
a
like,
sadist.
But am I? Does that make us all well, not me, but
there's
a lot of
Benoit restaurant that delivers Chinese food. In San Francisco.
Really? Does it come with the balls?
I'll have your famous balls, please.
Yeah, I do love the book, and I suggest all you people, if you're like, what's with the fucking hype, whatever.
No, because women like to read porn. Men like to view porn.
Which is coming up exactly what we want to talk about.
Right. I mean, I can view it, read it. I don't care. However you want to give it to me. You want to give it to me on a plate with a fork? I'll take it. But some people can't view it. Like, are you a viewer?
No, I mean, it's not that I can't view it. I would rather read about it. I get so aroused. Oh my God. My imagination just runs wild. Like, I'd rather definitely, because when I watch it, I'm like, look at her. She's cheesy. And I critique. And I'm terrible at that.
It's because you're a hater.
I am an absolute huge.
Oh, she's darker
She's
than me.
tanner than me.
I
yeah.
can't watch this.
I know, and I'm very judgmental. And I'll be the first to admit, oh my god, why does she have that piercing? Oh my god, ew, da da da. Look how stupid her tattoo is. Like, I'll just go on exactly. And typically, it's at the Rainbow Shop for $2. Like, and the fucking lucite heels that they put on, I cannot deal. That doesn't turn me on.
No.
Like, I want a sexy woman in a really amazing
So
outfit.
because you can control all of the conditions in your warped little mind, that's what gets you off.
Exactly. So when I'm reading my erotic literature, I put a different face in what she's wearing.
Now, do you mispronounce all the words in your head when you read it?
Absolutely. No, it's so great about the nook because I could sit there and I highlight it and it tells me exactly how to pronounce the word. Actually, it was a word last night. What word was that? Did I mispronounce last night? Okay, you're no help.
To her.
Hand.
It was the guy that had the wings and got too close to the sun.
Icarus.
Yes.
What'd you call it?
Icarus.
Icarus?
I think I said Icarus. I was like, Icarus. No, I asked my...
I'm going to write a book called, like, The Education of Miss Cali.
The
The miseducation
of
of
Miss
Miseducation.
Cali.
I was like, Icarus. What is Icarus? Is that the wing guy or is it... whatever, I didn't know.
The lack of education.
The lack. But I'm not dumb. It's just when the microphone turns on. Somehow or
Well,
another, my fucking brain
As
goes
she's
to
twirling her hair.
I know.
What's your favorite kind of porn?
Lesbian porn.
Okay. John, what's your favorite kind of porn? What's your go-to porn?
Depends on my... I mean, it... Like, I have a very fickle... It changes. Like, I have ADHD when it comes to porn. Like, I'll have up, like, 4 different things and flip between the 4 of them.
With one
Are
hand.
you talking about computer?
Like,
Yeah.
do you have one hand on your dick and one hand on your...
Yeah, and
Laptop?
I'll change from one thing to another.
Okay, so
Is it
what's-
all money shots?
No.
So what's your what's your go-to? Like, what's your go-to when you just like, I want to come?
Like what position?
What's
or-
your number one crowd pleaser in porn?
I like reverse cowboy. Watching
Interesting.
that.
Interesting. What's your go-to?
Like,
Definitely not that. I get very tired when I do that. Oh, you mean watching it?
Well, it works. It works the biggest muscles in your body.
I know. I think that's why I was thinner last year. I used to do it a lot.
So you're
Sorry,
saying
anyway.
you're lazy now.
What's your go-to? Porn.
It's lesbian. Like, I hate watching regular porn, but I like because mine's all about the storyline. I'm telling you, I'm a romantic at heart. Like, I need a storyline, and usually porn doesn't have good storylines, right?
Unless get
You
the-
need mythology. You need Icarus flying to the
I
sun.
need Icarus and Poseidon and
you gotta-
Medusa
you should
and
get
who else is in
the
there?
get the movie parody ones.
Yes, that's what I need.
You should.
You get
To-
like Batman X.
Ass of the
Yeah.
Titans. That's what you need.
I need Ass of the Titans.
Cock wars.
Cock Wars. I need a story.
So you're not answering my question.
I'm telling you, lesbian porn.
But what does that mean? There's got to be different kinds.
I want legitimately a
like
storyline.
lipstick lesbians. Do you want dyke
No, it
lesbians?
doesn't matter as long as there's a storyline. It could be a man and a woman too, as long as there's a storyline. I don't want to see a cock ramming an asshole. That to me
The
does
Great
nothing.
Aspie. That's
There
what
is
you want.
no-
Aspie does not work for me.
There are no good storylines in porn. There are no good
I know that's why I
actors in
don't watch porn. I legitimately
You
do
know,
not watch
I'm sure
porn.
there are a lot of porn stars listening to this right now who are very
No,
offended.
sure.
by
They
what
will
you just
agree.
said.
They will agree.
I don't.
'Cause
They
I
take
think
their
there are
craft
some.
seriously.
Yeah,
Please.
seriously.
It's like jacuzzi sex. Really? Like the fake nails, the cheesy fucking... I cannot stand the tramp stamp. I cannot stand the fucking jewelry hanging out of your belly button.
I love that.
Ugh. You would. I just can't watch that. Like
He almost forced me to get one while I was drunk one night. He drove me to a shop to get a piercing.
I did get a girl.
And
to
I
get
was
it.
so drunk, and I'm laying there, and he's like, come on. I go, where are we going? I thought we were going home. No, you're getting your belly button pierced.
Oh, no.
And I started crying.
You
I
always cried. You
I
cried
cried
for
most of our
everything.
relationship.
Everything you cried. It was
The
everything.
whole relationship, you were sucking an onion.
Not sucking. I'll tell you one thing. She wasn't sucking.
Oh.
Bull. Well, it would. I didn't like to suck it because it reminded me of like
'cause it was
sucking on a
running-
gherkin.
No,
A gherkin.
I'm going to give you a Jesus.
I'm gonna take it out and knock you in the head with it right now.
Oh, let's go back. Jeff, which would you prefer? Visual or literal? Literature.
I'm a fan of the written word.
Literal.
Yes.
Or Icarus.
Or Icarus.
Yes.
Or
I'm a
Icarus.
fan of Icarus.
Mike Harris?
Yes.
Mike ass?
Who's Mike Harris?
I don't know.
Mike Harris?
Mike Harris?
A guy I knew back in Cincinnati.
So tell.
Hell of a bass
So
player.
you would prefer to read?
Yes.
See, you and I have a lot in common.
Indeed we do. We've known this from day one. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you read, what do you think? Do you put your face on the man?
Wait, what do you read? First of all, like, what? He's full of shit.
Are you talking about
Are you
Playboy
reading 50 Shades of
or
Grey?
Maxim?
I ain't reading porn, but
You sit.
Oh, see, you're mean.
You sit
You're
in your
playing
lair.
with my emotions right now.
He sits in his lair with his smoking pipe.
trying to come to your defense.
And
My
a
smoking
monocle
jacket.
on.
And he reads.
My
Douchebag.
slippers.
He thinks, I just rocked the stage tonight. I'll now curl up with a nice book.
You're mean.
And then participate in masturbatory activities.
This one mentioned the word breast, and I came all over myself.
Wasn't like that.
Mammary gland is so hot.
I can just imagine she's showing her ankle.
She pulled her dress above her knee.
It's not like that.
Oh,
Here, let me see if I could find.
that saucy wench.
Why are you guys in like the British accents? Like, how did that
Because
happen?
he's got a monocle and a smoking pipe.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
I'm Mr. Peanut all of a sudden.
We just lost all of our English fans.
Yeah, you did. I think the guy that was supposed to Skype in is very upset with
We
you
have
now.
an English fan named Martin who's supposed to Skype in, and the first time ever my Skype is not working, and I'm not happy. But Martin will make it up to you, promise.
She's a liar. Don't even listen
So
to
you don't
her.
really care about my porn preferences.
I was getting to it. I'm sorry. I was saving the best for last.
okay.
Yes. So I know what it
I
probably
remember it
is.
was bestiality. Friggin'
Tell us.
Get it out of your systems.
You like male on male.
I like male on
chick
male.
on donkey.
I like male on male, and I like to read as well. But it like anything really does it for me. What I don't like, I watched this the other night because I couldn't sleep. It was like on an HBO channel, and it was a bunch of 28-year-olds at their their 10-year high school reunion, and they were all meeting at a beach house, and then they all just ended up fucking each other. It was like
The sweatpants party?
maybe you would have liked it because of the storyline.
Was it sexy?
Where they all ended up at a beach house.
There was an arc. There was story and growth.
They
no,
all changed
but
his
face
I'm
the
trying to
challenge.
think of like a movie that I've seen that gets me all hot and aroused, but I can't.
Elmo's Big Day Out.
Yeah, that's it.
Does the main characters have to have some sort of conflict? Is that the story they're trying
They
to
have to
talk
be
about?
dynamic characters and
Yes.
change by the end.
I'm talking about
They
Twilight.
learn a lesson, and then they get Benoit balls in the ass.
Yes, not in the ass, in the vagina. Hello?
I just feel like we've got into a territory. I feel like we've already talked about this.
No, but here it is. Okay. The reason why this book is so good is
Because I'm going to read someone
There's-
else's review.
they're saying that 50 Shades isn't really that kinky. There are BDSM romances that not only portray the BDSM elements in a more accurate and explicit manner, but also portray it as something that doesn't need to be cured. Moreover, the sexual play that is present in this book barely scratches the surface of what's explored in other BDSM romances. I think that the 50 Shades is a perfect amount. I don't think some people can handle the BDSM in reality because there's so, like, bondage, like real bondage. And
I know
dominate-
someone that has a bondage swing in his bedroom, and he has chains hanging from his ceiling, and he like chains the chicks up. You know him.
Well, I was in one of those. I was going to show you a photograph of me in it, but I don't. Yeah.
You really? Can I have the pic? Show me the picture.
I don't know if I can get on it. I think I took it.
100th caller will get a copy of it.
But
Call
do you
in
know?
now.
Do you know the guy that I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
He took pictures of you naked.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. I fucked in front of him.
Yeah. Why don't you tell that story? That's a great story.
It is a good story.
So, my wedding photographer.
Oh, I know that dude.
He's a good guy. He's pretty sexy.
I didn't know this.
And I introduced him to Cali and her husband at the time. And Callie's husband, was it? Took him aside and said, would you be interested in doing sensual pictures of my wife and I? And he was like, yeah, sure. Like he'll photograph anything. So,
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for that. He'll photograph anything.
You know what I mean.
Photograph a pile of shit.
A slab of beef.
A tub full of corn.
Nice.
And Cali.
And Cali.
So, Callie, take it from there.
So my ex and I.
Get off your iPad.
Do you want to see that picture?
There you have it.
I am kind of actually think I could find it.
Okay.
And it's crazy enough that I could even get on this right now.
All right, just go ahead. So your ex and I
hired him, and we took these he took amazing photographs of us.
He's a wonderful photographer.
And
Now, what was the purpose of the picture? So you can whack off to him later on?
It was
so
another
that way when
Band-Aid.
we're 80, another Band-Aid. It wasn't really for him, but also for when we're 80 years old, we can look back and be like, wow, we were good looking at one point.
He said that your ex had told me we're in the best shape of our lives. We should document it because we're only going to just...
It's all downhill.
Right,
from here.
exactly.
Pretty much.
So they did, and it was like these beautiful pictures, and...
Oh, it's gone.
That's gross, by the way.
What is?
Did you take that out of your mouth and put it on that?
Yeah.
Callie took a lifesaver out of her mouth and positioned it on top of a water bottle. And
Yeah,
that's
I'm really
disgusting.
gross
There's a
on
lot of
it.
there's like total HIV now exposed.
I could see it swimming on top of it. It's
so gross.
sparkling
I
with...
apologize.
So go ahead, tell the story.
So we basically, we got crazy. We were taking photos. I was in the garter. I was naked. I was sucking his... It progressed. Finally, we went upstairs. My ex was like, you don't mind... Well, we were taking photos on the bed. I was in my lingerie. He was maybe half naked. And my ex was like, you don't mind if can you take pictures of me with my cock inside of her? And he was like, sure, whatever, I don't care. Long story short, we wound up fucking, and he wound up taking all these photographs. And actually, we didn't even realize he left. He was finished. He took 1,000 pictures of us.
Wait a minute. So he was standing...
taking photographs
Was
of
he
us.
on the bed at any point?
No.
And then he just left?
I wouldn't know. Yeah, because we were over. It was done. It was winding down. And then we were having sex, and he left. We were like, hope you don't mind. Just let yourself out.
And the pictures are where?
Dag.
Actually, I don't have them. My ex has them. I was looking for them on here because I thought they were here, but I guess he took
And
them.
every time we hang out with this guy, Callie goes, oh, nice to see you again.
Yes.
I guess I'm more clothed than what you're used to seeing.
Isn't
She always
it-
makes some comment.
I know.
He's a nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
And every time I'm like, oh, blah, blah's coming over. She's like, he saw my vagina.
He did seem
Like, I know.
It was slightly uncomfortable.
I'm actually surprised that all the things you call me out on, you're not going to call me out on the whole superhero thing.
What, that you wanted to dress up like a superhero and fuck with me that time?
No, that I made you dress up.
That never happened.
You... Oh, so you're touchy on it. Now that I'm calling you out on it. Oh, now that the shoe's on the other foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think John's about to say something about me.
Okay.
Now picture her Supergirl outfit.
Oh, no.
I have a thing for comic books. I'm kind of a fanboy.
Nice.
You never would do the Wonder Woman one, though.
I like the Wonder Woman, but you'd never get me the proper costume.
It's
The one,
because-
but the one always had like the nipples showing. I wanted like the real costume,
Well, I also wanted you to dye your hair dark.
and I wouldn't do it. Yeah, you never loved me for who I was. You know what? Come to think of it, you wanted me to be someone I'm not. You suck.
I wanted you to wear it when you were cooking me dinner, too. And then I could have lassoed you up.
So Callie, I'm looking for your picture on the photographer's website, and I can't find it.
I can't imagine why.
It's on there.
I don't know that it is.
I think I
It's
found...
it's in the pay monthly section.
All right.
This is disturbing that I actually found
What?
I found.
What'd you find? What are you looking at on the air while we're recording?
All right, why don't you get off of there?
No,
Yeah, because it's really
I
we
know,
can't
go
do a
ahead.
show like this.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
As she continues.
Seriously. All right. So yeah, the superhero thing didn't go well.
No.
That's
I'm sorry.
because
So do you like
You
Chipotle, though?
you were trying to repress me.
You were trying to fucking change my hair color.
Bullshit. It was like it's
Oh,
like
you
a
can't
fucking
do
role
that.
playing thing. I was into role playing.
Did you make Claire wear that fucking outfit?
I did, thank you. And she wore a Wonder Woman thing. All right.
Did she wear the one with her nipples exposed?
No, she didn't.
See? Because that was tacky.
It was tacky. I was young. It was.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Exactly.
It was a different time.
I don't know if I'm going to have you on anymore. You bring back really bad memories for me.
Do you like to role play?
Me? Yes.
What's your favorite costume?
I don't get into costumes.
No.
But I'll role play.
Yeah, bullshit.
What? So do you like to be...
I call bullshit on that.
Oh, do you want to...
Every time I wanted to role play, you were always like, I am Stacy and I'm too mature.
Do you want to talk
for
about
this.
that humongous injury you had on your penis that turned me off for months at a time?
What? It was fucking... It was like...
If you're going to bring this shit up...
It was like rug burn because we were having too much sex.
The time when you're...
Yes, it was because of the aloe.
The time when the...
It's run-of-the-mill penis.
When the razor slipped and you gashed it open and it looked like a fucking vagina. I was like, I'm not going near it.
I was shaving, all right? I was shaving for you.
I didn't
to make it nicer for you.
I don't like shaved penis. And you didn't care.
Malarkey.
Maybe the chick whose phone number was in your pocket like shaved penis.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe that's what it was.
Oh, you guys are gross.
And we full circled back to that.
All right.
So gross.
So why don't we just get to an email?
It's time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your emails.
And here we go. All right. We have one email, and the Angry Bird punishment doesn't seem to be working because people are starting to like her.
I know. I heard about that.
Well,
you might want to talk into the mic, Cali.
We had another guest that nobody seemed to like. I could cut him.
Who?
Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Everyone hated him.
There you go.
Hated him.
Do we have that?
I don't have it at hand.
All right, so let's do a smash up.
A smash up of him I can
him.
get to work on.
Yeah, because seriously, I hated him.
He was like...
like, I could not stand him.
He was extremely insulting. And do you know something? That was the last time I've seen him.
Oh.
Really?
We never saw each other again.
I'm trying to log out. Well, because he sucks.
Well, he was a little offensive.
Yes, he was.
He offended everyone. You think I offend people? He, legitimately offended, women.
Was I there for that?
You might have been. Again, John's bringing it all back.
Yeah, that was bad.
Here's our email. And someone take the iPad away from her.
I'm trying to log out. How do you log out of this?
You smash it on the fucking
No,
floor.
this is not mine.
We ask you to commit 1 hour a week to a show, and you can't.
You're such
I'm
a
here.
ball bag.
I'm here.
All right, Hot Doc, Cali, and TP. Thank you for all of your help. You actually read my email on my birthday, which was cool and probably the best birthday present I had. The funny thing is that because she doesn't like giving blowjobs, she actually is one of the girls that only gives me blowjobs on special days. Oh, this is the guy whose wife would not give him a blowjob. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
We gave him
I remember.
Okay.
No, she doesn't.
So we read the email on his birthday, which is considered a special day. I wonder if he got a BJ.
Hopefully he did.
Thanks for you and Callie's comments and advice. I really enjoyed listening to what you guys had to say. It really made my day. I do enjoy listening to you guys every week, and thank TP for playing Angry Birds again this week. She's like a crowd pleaser now.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Also, an update is that I did talk to my wife last night, and she finally did admit that she doesn't like giving the blowjobs. So I guess, like Callie said, I will have to just live without getting no blowjobs at all. But I will not go anywhere else just to get a BJ.
Good for him.
Especially seeing as she is 13 weeks pregnant with our second kid, and I love her so much. Well, I will let you all know if anything changes or if I have more questions. And good luck with the satellite radio gig. And is TP going to be on the show with y'all?
No.
Nope.
Of course he is.
He's our show. He's our show. He's like, what are you?
What am I?
1/3 of the show.
The glue that holds it all together?
Exactly. You're the glue. You're the jelly in the sandwich.
The cream and the Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
This is from
Cream and not
Gary.
Twinkie.
Gary, you're so welcome, and I'm glad communication happened. And I'm glad that Mazel Tov on the pregnancy. And he wants to send us gifts.
What kind of gift?
For a Twitter ad and message from CF Skins in a day or so. So we should look for that. You don't have to send us gifts.
You can send us money. Jesus.
Money, maybe. I don't know. We don't really need much.
Or Supergirl outfits.
that cover the titties.
Oh, no, you can say whatever you want. I get a lot of cock shots all the time. Send away.
So we need emails, people. So please email us at Stacy@riotcast.com or Cali @riotcast.com or TP at riotcast.com. You guys don't have any emails, do you?
No, I don't.
I read my 2. No one emails me.
All right. So
Can we talk about submissives?
What about me? Do I have any yet?
No, you don't even have an email address.
Oh. Well, if you have any emails for me, you can send them to that hot doc one so she can delete them.
And he's looking for some hoes to fuck, so
Oh, Jesus Christ.
maybe you want to do that.
You just got me killed. Thanks.
Sorry,
I thought
Claire.
you logged off. What are you doing?
Can you get her off the iPad?
I was just looking up submissives. And
She's not allowed to have it anymore.
And
I'm about to chloroform her right now.
I know.
Really? And then fuck
Me?
you in the ass. Yes.
did
You know,
that what
if you
wanna
listened
do?
back
Yes.
to our shows,
You would do that to me?
Yes.
You would?
Without even hesitating.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
You don't?
No, channel some of that anger towards your Indian friend.
Mm.
Take her down and shove your throbbing cock inside her dripping marsala pussy.
Marsala?
Chicken tikka marsala. It's an Indian. It's my most favorite dish.
What?
I didn't want to say curry because I feel like that's so cliche.
Is it more chicken marsala? A fucking
Chicken tikka marsala. It's my favorite Indian dish. It comes in a red sauce.
All right, so now let's go to a Bruno clip.
Hey, why you sucking bed fans? It's Bruno.
Oh, Bruno.
Bruno, you're stroking your cock.
Can I get your name? First name only.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. Okay. How often do you masturbate? I know your girl's right here, but how often do you masturbate?
3 to 4 times a week.
Okay. Now, do you masturbate to porno or past sexual experiences or current ones?
All the above.
It just depends, right?
Absolutely.
Have you ever used your phone to masturbate?
Every time.
Like, do you use like a mobile app?
Yes.
Try tubegalore.com. That's the best fucking porn site. Anyway, I just got. Oh, wait a minute. Your dad and your dad are friends, right?
Yes, that's true. That's
I
true.
remember meeting her. Okay, that's fucking fantastic.
true.
Okay, cool. I remember meeting her before the guy that fucked her, a prostitute, the uncle, right behind me.
What's that?
This guy behind me fucked a prostitute with a black prostitute with
Bruno
his uncle.
bringing people together.
You shitting me?
The guy behind me, right here. You see me pointing? No, I'm not shitting you. I do not shit about this stuff.
What do you do?
He fucked a black girl with his uncle, a prostitute.
Oh, I'd do that with my uncle.
You really?
No, I would. I haven't, but
You're cool, uncle.
what's that?
You're cool, uncle.
I got a lot of cool uncles.
Right on, dude.
I do it with every one of them. I would.
You're a wrestler.
You know, it's situation.
You're a wrestler.
Absolutely, I am.
Currently.
Not currently. In the past and probably in the future.
Okay. Now, what kind of racial stereotype sexually do you think is the truest? Meaning, like, you think black guys are the biggest dicks, Asians have the smallest dicks, like any kind of racial stereotype. Doesn't have to be black, Asian, could be whatever.
Absolutely, I got a lot of racial stereotypes when it comes to sex. Black guys got the biggest dicks, that's hands down. Asian guys, I feel they have long penises, but they're skinny and they provide no pleasure.
He's actually dead on. I fucking with you. Am I not on?
You know, the Asians and the Asians, the slants. Listen, they got the slants. Yeah, well, the slants with them. You know, you have a 7 or 8 inch cock. But if it's the fucking diameter of your pig in it, it ain't doing nothing no good. I'm more of a beer can penis man, which means...
Is that true?
Well, no. That's just my... I'm not saying anything about... I'm not saying anything about myself, but I feel that a beer can penis is more enjoyable to a woman rather than the slant penis, which...
So the girth. Like the girth.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
The girth.
Yeah. Is he talking about
bottom line is
penis sizes
the
with
first
men?
2 inches. When you enter the first 2 inches and you look into the eyes of the woman, you know if you're giving her something that's actually, it don't matter if there's 6 or 8 inches behind it or if there's 2 or 3 inches behind it. When you first give her those first 2 inches, you look in her eyes and you can tell if it's enjoyable or not. That's what matters to me. Wow.
It's true.
I mean, it's a fucking good point, ain't it? Totally. Right.
If you had to do a webcam when all you did, if you had to do a webcam where you got paid to masturbate and no one saw your face, would you do it?
110%.
How much?
How much?
A week.
Money?
Yeah, maybe you have to do 3 shows a week, 3 shows a day. You have to masturbate. No one saw who. No one would ever find out who you were.
3 jack shows a week. How much money? $100 a show. I'm in. At your convenience.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's very cool. That's awesome. Well, anyway, you have any kind of sexual stuff, any kind of sexual questions you want to know that we should talk about on our show?
Yeah, I do.
Hit me with it. We'll debate this.
Nipples.
What about nipples?
Give them extra attention.
Okay, well, why? You think guys avoid nipples during what? Foreplay or during the whole sex?
A and B. I love foreplay and during.
How long should foreplay last? How long should it last and how long does it last? I don't mean to bust your balls. I just want the truth, buddy.
Sometimes it lasts longer than after the foreplay. But then sometimes it doesn't.
How long should it last? Like, what's a good thing?
Minimum 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, till you're good and ready, till you're good and teased.
How often do you give them oral?
20-minute foreplay? Oh, who's got time for
Almost
that?
every time.
How often does she give you oral? I want the truth.
Repeat the question.
How often does she give you oral? I want the fucking truth, buddy. I want the truth. My main job is to find out why blowjobs go down for guys.
Hardly ever.
She hardly ever blows you?
Hardly ever.
I get more head than he does.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
I don't want to start a fight.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Bruno sounds awful.
And you know it. All right.
I fold his underwear. He doesn't fold mine.
All right. What do you want? You asked a question.
Yeah.
You want
like what do you want? Like what topic do you think we should discuss on our show? Like, have you ever thought about something? Like, I wonder what people think about this.
You want to know what's going to be the popular topic and what will make fucking news? Regular guys want to know for their own. They want to know for their own good, for their own sexual. How can I say it? For their own sexual
satisfaction.
Not even satisfaction.
Gratification.
Yeah, gratification.
Spit it out.
Just to feel more comfortable. So how do you say
Really?
that? So for their own sexual
Bam Bam's a very sensitive man.
comfortableness.
Okay.
Comfortableness.
Him and I should get together
Where
and make literacy.
doesn't stop. Actually, you know what? I don't want that.
Him and I should read together.
Okay. What?
Well, we're a show. We're just trying to figure out. We have professionals that actually talk about this.
Professionals?
We're just trying to figure things out.
Is that what we are?
So, this is
Okay. There's no possible way a woman can enjoy a 9.
There's no way.
12-inch fucking deal, right?
Hey,
What's going on?
There's no way my wife enjoys having sex with me. See, look at you laughing.
You know what?
I'm being honest.
Being funny.
We're not.
I'm being honest.
We're not married or engaged.
And I'm sure she thinks the exact same thing.
She probably does.
Hey, you know what?
But
we go through the motions.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to spice it up.
They're
I'm just trying to
divorced
see.
now.
A lot of people have problems with sex.
trying to
Everybody
help
does
them
sex.
right
Not a lot of people
This is the
talk
sex
about it.
therapist,
I
on-site
walk around the
sex
house
therapist.
naked all day, every day.
Do you really? That's awesome.
Yeah, she does.
Bullshit.
She does. I do like it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Not me, fuck, dude. I put on slippers, fucking, like, I got these big bunny fucking slippers, fuck, I'm cold. I don't give a shit. My wife's the same way. She put on a fucking jacket, fuck that shit, man, you know what I mean? That's what most people do. Anyway,
You want to know what guys? You want to know what guys want to know?
yes.
Dun, dun,
I'll
dun,
tell you
dun.
right now.
Shoot, hit me with this. This is awesome.
Guys want to know, even if the sex is going with their ongoing relationship, whether it be long-term girlfriend, engaged, or married, guys want to know when their girl starts considering elsewhere. Because it's always an option from day. It's always an option from day one. Always an option. When do they start considering it, and why?
Why do they even
Do they
have to
start
start?
considering it? Because you know the demise of every relationship is 9 times out of
It's
10
bunny
is
slippers.
infidelity. And the guys want to know because they go through so many years of the same bullshit. Men want to know when does it start?
Okay, we got it. We got it. Turn it off.
Did he get cheated
When
on?
does it start to be considered? And they're fucking. And when does it start to be considered? That's pretty much.
He got cheated
When does it
on.
start to be considered? When?
Okay.
When and why?
Okay.
Maybe because you just shouldn't shut the fuck up.
And then we got one that leaves. Ho-ho!
Anyway, hey, before you go, I just want to say thank you. You guys have been an awesome couple to interview. I didn't mean to start shit up. I hope you fucking guys get it on tonight.
We will.
I hope you get blown. I hope he goes down on you.
I will.
Keep walking. Hey, look, I want to say, could you give me a kiss?
Absolutely.
No, fucking A. This is awesome. Because I see you guys in person. I was like, oh shit, she's fucking pissed.
No, the cast
I'm sorry. But anyway, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.
You know when a girl starts thinking about not wanting to fuck you anymore, dude?
When you're you,
Yes.
Bam Bam. When you're you.
When you don't make any sense.
And when you call yourself Bam Bam.
And when you're belligerent and you wear bunny slippers.
And you call
No,
people
Bruno wears
slants.
bunny slippers.
Oh,
How dare you?
You
Sorry,
refer to your
Bruno.
cock as a beer can penis.
Bruno, put the bunny slippers away. They're not sexy.
I think we're all traumatized.
I am.
John looks like he can't.
Can I just explain why I played it all the way through?
Yes, please do.
Because Bruno has to deal with it. And
So
I
we
like to
should?
shine the spotlight on what Bruno does.
Yeah, because he is such a good guy.
I died a little bit.
I die every
want-
time I come here, man.
I want. Whoa! You don't laugh nearly
Wow.
as much in your other life than you do in the 2 hours that you're here.
I think GP's got one foot out the door.
What'd you just call him?
TP. DP.
TP.
I only know him
They
as
don't even know my
DP.
name. They don't give a fuck.
I think you're lying a little bit.
About 1 foot out the door? Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
Really?
Yeah,
He's had it.
You've had it. You've had enough of us.
I had it. Yeah,
Why?
there's no reason.
Just done.
Just
You're gonna go pack your bags.
He
go move to
senses that
Boston.
he's getting
Yeah.
too close.
Yeah.
He has to run.
Is that it? Is that how you're analyzing him now?
It's like Bam Bam, you know. I sense that I'm going to get cheated on, so I got to leave.
Shut up. I would never do this without you.
Really?
Really?
Bullshit. So if
That's total-
Playboy called
that's-
you tomorrow and said that they'd give you $50,000,
Later.
Dump
Yeah.
me? Yeah. I'm out.
Bye bye. But you guys would understand that.
no, we wouldn't. Let's do some Stacey shit.
No, I would kill you. Let's continue the show.
Oh yeah,
Here we go.
we're gonna do it without the.
Let's put your ass in that pudding.
This is so
I got a DP here. Let's do some DP.
good. Have you ever done DP?
Of course not.
Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death. Lesbian bed death.
Oh, what are we going to be talking about?
I'm talking about some female orgasm.
Now, do we call...
What?
Are we going to talk about those Benoit balls?
No, I think you've talked about them enough. You've confused everyone thoroughly.
Hey, TP. Could I put the Benoit balls in your ass?
No.
You said that so sensually.
I wonder if it will give you pure pleasure while I'm sucking your cock.
It's never going to happen.
No.
I just want to keep
I shit
on
on
talking like this.
I shit on myself. All right. Are you ready? 5 myths about the female orgasm.
That it exists.
Myth number 1. Normal women have orgasms through intercourse alone.
Normal women?
Are you ready? The truth is, only about 1/3 of women regularly experience orgasm through intercourse.
Wowzers.
It's kind of sad.
Because only 1/3 of women have sex with me.
Okay. All right.
You shaft.
Is orgasms just with men?
In my mind.
Another 1/3 of women can achieve orgasm through vaginal intercourse, but only with the aid of extra stimulation.
Really?
Some women will never reach an orgasm during intercourse at all.
They should use Benoit balls.
But can experience it through manual and oral titillation.
Titillation?
Others require her partner to hum yakety sax over her clitoris.
Do not fucking ever hum yakety sax over my pussy.
Don't talk back.
No, do not do that. If you want to see me go dry, go right ahead.
Don't clap back.
That's so bad. Are you fucking kidding me? That's how my pussy feels usually, but it's not going to sound like that when you go yakety yak on my pussy.
No.
Myth number 2.
Wait, that's really a myth? Like people really do that?
It's a joke.
Okay.
It's possible to orgasm by eating a particularly delicious cup of low-fat yogurt.
What? Who the hell? What?
No. How about peanut butter sauce draped over dark chocolate?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
How about... I'm not...
So, no. Food can...
Chunky monkey.
Are you talking about Ben & Jerry's or my ex? Just kidding.
My semen.
He's Chunky Spunk, remember?
Yes.
That's another reason I broke up with him. Myth number 3.
Ew.
Come Together by the Beatles is about a female orgasm. It is not.
Who wrote this?
Cali.
No, I did not. Did not write this.
Myth number 5. I skipped over 4 because it was so bad.
What was 4? Come on.
Myth number 4 was the Northridge earthquake of '94 was caused by several simultaneous female orgasms.
That's not even funny.
Fucking kidding me. Oh, God help us all. Thank God these are myths.
It is myths. These are all things that people have said.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's one person.
Okay.
One
Who
person
the fuck
thinks
has
they're
an
funny.
orgasm from eating low-fat yogurt?
Because in the commercials, they show women having orgasms.
What,
Yeah,
Yoplait?
It's the same
not
with
true.
those
The
fucking
shampoo.
those shampoos. Yeah.
The herbal essences?
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Bullshit.
Okay.
No one actually thinks that.
Okay.
Now dark chocolate
All
and
right.
peanut butter.
What are the most embarrassing things that can happen to you during sex?
You fart.
That's probably the biggest one, I think.
Shit yourself.
Shit.
You think?
Shit. Who the fuck is going to shit themselves? Well, I think shitting comes with the farting, no?
Sharding.
Sharding.
Well, number 1 is not being able to perform, John. And number 2
That's for a man.
I shit. I burp.
is throwing up.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not good either.
I shit on dick.
That could be one. Right?
That could be one.
Number 3 is passing out, which happens
Yes.
to me.
Well, somebody passed out with balls in her mouth, remember?
Balls in your mouth.
right.
Balls in your mouth.
That's not a bad thing.
Well,
I don't think
never,
that's bad.
I never passed out, but my boyfriend passed out on top of me.
And it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Once.
It wasn't you.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind passing out. Would you really be that embarrassed?
This guy was heavy. He was on top of me, sleeping and snoring in my ear with his dick inside me.
Yeah.
How about peeing the bed?
Well, that
Well,
we
no.
might get to that. I think Callie has a story about that she shared, that she pretended she was a squirter, but it was actually urine.
I actually peed. Oops, my bad.
Here's another one. Saying the wrong name. I've never done that. That's a pickle. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Yes, she has.
Face alone says everything.
I have. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so bad, too. So bad.
All right. Saying I love you.
I've never done that. Kiss of death, though.
Oh, the worst.
What movie did I just see when that happened? Oh, in Shameless, the TV series.
Of course.
Sorry.
Are you on the payroll of this show?
Okay. Falling off the bed. I've done that.
You have? I haven't done that. I don't have sex in bed.
But I blamed the guy. Like you just like essentially pushed me off the bed.
You always blame the guy.
Okay, it's all your fault. Farting.
You got me pregnant.
Oh,
here we go. Do people have abortions anymore?
Do they?
Farting.
Is it illegal to have sex with a cow?
Queefing, which I don't think is embarrassing at all. I think queefing is just what happens.
I'm queefing right now.
Yeah, if you're punching it in there.
Getting walked in on.
Ugh. Well, if you're 17.
Getting walked out on.
I haven't. None of this has ever happened to me.
Getting your period during sex.
That's happened.
That happened to me last night.
Really?
Who cares?
We won't talk about it. Smelling bad.
Never. Never. I have the best smelling pussy around.
I was with the girl.
You just said it so quickly and just
because I
anger.
just had this conversation last night with a friend of mine, and it is confirmed my pussy does not smell or taste like pussy.
Okay.
Ever.
What does it smell and taste like?
Absolutely nothing. That's the funny part.
Dandelions.
I have my
and
period.
Rainbows and butterflies.
I've been told mine smells like soap. Like not soap, but like just
Like
clean.
hospital
Mine's
soap?
just no taste.
Fuck you. You would know what my pussy smells like. How
But I
dare
have
you.
my period, and I was like, okay, so all right. I was like, you want to eat my pussy?
Smelled like prison.
Not even prison. Nice. Oh, you guys are annoying.
You know what? These two are dangerous together because he laughs at everything John says,
and he's egging him on. He's stroking his ego right now. It's like stroking his cock.
And you're
That
doing
I wouldn't
that
mind.
instead.
I've tried. You are a taken man.
That's right. We've been through this
over and over again.
All right.
No, seriously, my vagina that has no taste, even on my period.
It tastes like a wafer.
No, it has no taste. Yes,
It melts
tastes like
in your mouth.
styrofoam. Nothing's there.
Tastes like
communion.
I was going to go there, but
your Catholic
we have
guilt.
a Christian hater right here.
That's
So.
right.
I do. I am. I'm gonna fuck on a cross.
Why don't
on a
you
big
just
giant
why
crucifix?
don't
I
you-
want to fucking have anal
Why
sex
don't you
on a
just
crucifix.
masturbate with a crucifix? Like in,
I already have. Haven't we discussed that?
We're never getting on Playboy. It's over for us.
Why?
Because it's over.
I want.
There was no animal involved in that
And
sentence.
I
We're
want to
fine.
I want to take the cross to Texas, somewhere where there's a lot of Catholics. and
Goodbye,
Christians.
Texas.
burn it with my white hood on.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm Catholic.
Okay.
I was kicked out of Catholic school. We discussed this.
Yeah.
They want me back. They ask for donations all the time. Every time I walk in, donation. It's a suggested donation.
And they put those things on your car that say Armageddon's coming.
Exactly. And then I say, I'm going to take your crucifix. I'm going to fuck on it. I want to have anal sex on a crucifix.
I'm going to masturbate with it and then puke green slime.
Perfect.
Would you be on the cross? Like,
Yes,
you'd be
I want
hanging?
No. I want it to be on the floor. I have it all imagined. I have a visual. One hand on the left side of the cross, my right hand on the right, and then, the middle part's going down my legs, and then my knees. It's almost like I'm straddling it, and then I'm going to get fucked from behind
So
really
if we
hard.
can get across this size...
I am not
Now,
videotaping
the guy
it.
that's doing
But
it
if we can get across this size, can we do this?
No, what? You want to fuck me in the ass?
Because I can get across this size, maybe.
You can?
Yes.
Where are we going to put it? Does it fit in your apartment?
I know a
Yeah.
carpenter.
Ouch. Is it going to hurt?
Can TP dress up like Jesus?
Yeah.
He already looks like it. He's got the hair and
I'll
the
put the
goatee.
hair down
You
and
just got to
do
get
it.
tan because Jesus was Indian.
Indian. No, yeah, I think it was like
He was Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Yes, that's different. from
Okay,
Indian.
he wasn't
You realize
Indian.
that.
He was
Okay.
Middle Eastern. So get a tan.
Same country.
He hates the sun.
And get some Birkenstocks and a white robe, and then we're in.
Okay.
Okay?
It's happening then.
Okay. But you have to part the sea.
Is that the euphemism for your ass?
Yes.
And make a lot
Oh,
of
I'm
water.
parting your ass. Yeah, I'm parting the
Oh,
sea.
you have to part it really wide.
The Red Sea will
Okay.
be wide open.
Make
yes.
sure there's some red in there. We'll wait for my period so it's nice and moist.
Make a lot of water for wine.
I'll make a lot of water.
Are you
for
driving
wine.
heaving this time?
I really am getting sick.
Maybe you should put a tarp down. I'll pee a lot.
No problem.
Oh, you want me to pee on you first? What happens if I pee on the cross?
What does that have to do with the
I don't know. Because we're talking about making water into wine.
We are?
Well, we are. Lots going on here.
Okay.
All right.
4 conversations going on.
Woof. Did I just piss off Texas and Catholics?
Yes. Yes, you did. And we're not. I just got a text. Playboy doesn't want us anymore.
As soon as you step outside, a bolt of lightning is going to hit you.
You think so?
Or the earth is going to swallow you whole.
Probably.
All right, so I'm going to move on.
Good luck.
Guys, 522 heterosexual men were asked, what is your favorite sexual position? What do you think the results were?
Anal on a cross.
Anal on the Star of David.
What do you think, TP?
Doggy.
John?
I'm going to go with missionary.
Okay, and John wins. 28%.
Really?
Yep, said missionary. Can you believe that?
No, I would say doggy as well.
But with
Traditional dudes.
actually, I'm lying right now. The winner is
Awesome.
cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl?
Reverse cowgirl?
Her on top, facing you.
No, all right.
Her on top facing you?
Yeah, girl on top.
Girl on top.
That's just, oh, okay. it's
Just
not
cowgirl.
reverse.
And then the next one is missionary, and the next one is doggy. And then the next one is reverse cowgirl.
I really, that one really does all your muscles
I
good,
would
though.
I only like that when I'm watching on the other.
4% like spooning. 4%
Spooning?
like other, which is the cross.
Right. Okay. Wait,
That's the
spooning?
category that will
Spooning
fall
is a
in.
sexual position?
Yeah, they take you from behind.
Oh, I didn't think that. I didn't know that. I would.
Everybody with the hand.
I know. No, I get that part. I didn't know because when I say to someone, I just want to be spooned. I want to be. It's not. I don't want your dick from behind.
But that's like that's a fucking
Apparently,
position.
that's a position.
God,
Okay, and 2% like standing, which I find so
hate-
uncomfortable.
hate standing.
Unless I am like 80 pounds and the dude is huge. It's like you're always like falling out of their hand, you know,
Or their penises are falling out of your vagina.
You could both,
especially John's.
You could both be standing. He doesn't necessarily have to be holding your whole.
No, it
it's
never
hard
works.
though.
No,
It
it's
never
not.
works.
Because
You
it
just
depends
have
on
to
the
get the
height
right-
requirements.
you
You
gotta
got to
get
get
the
a
right
bench.
There's a stool involved.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
person.
the height requirements don't work. I was with a guy that was 6'5", and
Or
it was
shower.
not happening. He
And
had
you
to hold
were
me.
with a guy who was what 4 feet, right?
You get the handles
Well, he
on
was
the
like
shower.
3'8" in the shower.
The
It would only
the handicap
I can't do it
handles.
unless I'm bent over something.
The CP handles.
Oh, and it goes back to him again. Poor guy.
Poor CP.
Poor CP.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
Whacking his penis right now against the shower, wishing he didn't have fucking
Let's all
goddamn
wonder
CP,
what he's doing right
and he
now.
didn't have to pay for fucking strippers giving him lap dances. God damn it.
I think he's watching Mad Men.
I think he's reading 50 Shades of Grey.
I think he's building a cross.
I think he's cursing me right now and saying how much he hates me.
Oh, poor CP.
No, he's jerking off.
He's a relative of TP.
From the West Coast.
From the East Indies.
All the way to Mississippi. Oh, guys. So sad. I feel bad for CP.
You're the one who can't eat around someone without an arm.
Oh, I was at the park the other day.
Here we go.
It's like I just hit a start
and
button.
This is funny. She told Sprance Poo about it, and Sprance was like, "What?"
I know. It was just I was walking my dog, and I'm with my friend, and we're walking.
Good
and
story.
this-
Wah, wah, wah.
No, but this guy comes up. He's got a dog, and I'm like, oh fuck, he's got no legs. He's in a wheelchair, and I can't. You know, I have major issues. I don't have issues with them. I feel for them. I feel sorry for them. I just can't look at them. So
Them-
here he comes
them.
rolling up, literally rolling up, and he's got no leg. And he's like, "Hey, how are you?" He's such a nice
Did
guy.
you ask him for a standing ovation?
No,
It was Captain Dan.
I couldn't help. It was like sitting there, and it was like hanging out. His little stump.
What was
His stump.
His
He has
penis.
one
Not
stump.
his penis.
I thought he had
think
no
one-
legs, plural.
No, he had like a stump.
One stump.
2 stumps?
Did he have one stump or 2 stumps? One. I couldn't look. I just
Silently acknowledged.
I just couldn't look.
Skylar has fucking had it.
She hates
She didn't
me.
even look up from her laptop. She just held up one finger in the
Hates
air.
me. She's gonna beat me. Later. I might like it. Do you have Ben Wobble?
Oh, she can't. We have to really give her a raise. This is bad.
It's okay. I'll take care of her later.
So 1 stump is shown.
Yeah, and it was so incredibly hard. But the guy was really nice. I talked to him. Whatever. We
Should
said
have
our
asked
goodbyes.
him to put a sock on it.
Oh God, I just feel bad. I want to know. Like that's my problem. I want to ask. So why don't you have a leg? Why don't you even have a fake leg on there?
Best question you could ask
someone who doesn't have a leg.
Exactly.
Do you think it's offensive?
That's the number one question you.
What's the
should
name
ask.
of the woman with one leg? Eileen.
The fuck is that? Oh, that was funny. Did you just look that up?
No.
You knew that.
It's in my repertoire.
I was just going
Or
to say.
a guy without any legs swimming in the ocean.
Float.
Bob.
Oh, poor Bob.
How about, what do you call...
You guys getting these jokes on popsicle sticks?
I know.
I have a fruit roll up right here.
What do you call a blonde doing a handstand? A brunette with bad breath. A naked blonde doing
You get it?
That
So
was really
she doesn't
bad.
get it because her pussy doesn't stink.
A naked blonde doing a handstand is a brunette because her pussy's black.
It was so bad.
With bad breath because her pussy's smelly.
So bad.
Who told you that?
I sent that text to my girlfriend who's dying in the hospital. And she...
And you got back a flat line.
Oh, no.
No!
And now she's going to her wake.
Oh, you guys.
I sent it to her last night, and she wrote back that it made her laugh. So fuck you.
She understood it?
Of course she did. Yes!
I need to be on the drugs that she's on.
I
She had it-
typically hang out with friends that are smart.
She had, she had to increase.
Oh, she said typically. Okay.
She increased her morphine intake.
Exactly.
Aw, my poor friend.
Oh, let's not talk about it. Let's move on to TP. How you doing? It's got to be.
Do you have
little-
any bad jokes? Like,
Yeah, do you have
how
any
much
bad
does a pirate pay to get his ear pierced? A buccaneer.
God, you guys are awful. Don't you have dirty ones? Like, I don't know, Jack and Jill went up the hill. Those.
Yeah, that's a dirty joke.
Listen to this.
With
The screen-
Andrew Dice Clay says it.
The screen
Hickory
maker.
dickory dock.
Yeah, that.
The
This
screen.
chick was sucking my
I can't.
cock.
Try to tell a fucking story, you asshole. This is why I broke up with you.
Oh, that was because he has small dick
And that.
and chunky spunk.
I would like to start a counter. How many times you say, "This is why I broke up with you"?
Well, I'm just
We
setting
should
the
do a
record
new
straight.
segment where we count how many times you say that during an episode.
Ding.
We should have a segment where you just sit across from me and talk, and I'll go, and this is why I broke up with you.
Or how about I kick you in the coot and lose my shoe?
Ew.
You're so sexy. You're such a gentleman.
He's such a gentleman.
He really is.
Turns me on. Oh my God.
So the screen maker was making screens, and he backed up into one of them and strained himself.
Oh, I got it. Because the scream is like a strainer.
And the
There's more.
the eyeglass maker backed up into the eyeglass machine and made a spectacle out of himself. Those are my father's jokes. He tells them every Thanksgiving.
Did you get a haircut or all of them cut?
That's what my dad says.
Oh,
What do you
God.
say? One little one.
Who are you talking to?
One little
One little one.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
No, that's why I broke up with you.
Oh, come on. Don't you have a joke?
No, I don't joke.
What are you talking
I don't
about?
tell jokes. I can't remember a joke to tell a joke. I
I
am the worst joker.
had a good Whitney Houston one.
No!
What?
You are so mean to that poor woman. Let her soul
Coming
rest.
from the KKK member over here.
I love black
But she's-
people, Asian people, Indian, anyone. I like
Anyone
ethnic people.
that's not me.
I do. I like you.
Do you know that when our show is on iTunes and underneath people can comment, and someone made a nasty comment that we were being too mean about Whitney Houston?
I
Stacey,
know,
I'm
that's what I'm
so
saying.
disappointed in you. It's
As I'm saying, slow your roll on the Whitney.
Why?
Let her body
Decompose.
What was What was the last thing JFK Jr. heard?
Oh boy,
The Long Island Sound.
literally. You
All
guys are
right,
mean.
can we stop telling really bad jokes?
All right, listeners, the worst. I want you to start sending us bad jokes.
Yes, that would be a good.
That would be
That's a
funny.
good one.
Oh, there's the new punishment. No more emails. We'll be telling bad jokes.
The dirtier, the better.
Yeah, I like dirty
But
jokes.
not long ones because I fall asleep.
Me too. I have no attention span.
That's,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? What does a gay horse eat?
Hey.
He's right, isn't he?
That's right. Hey,
My friend used to do that.
I love that.
Oh, that's bad.
I just my boyfriend. I just texted him.
What do you
does a
call-
gay horse eat? This was his response.
What,
Hey,
That's so bad.
what do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Lickalotopus.
Yeah, up high.
I love that joke.
Our caller was going to talk
Kick
about
it, Kanye.
That's a good one. Poor Martin.
Well, it's nothing I can do. I'm not going to feel guilty about this.
Okay.
My boyfriend writes, I go, tell me a good joke. He goes, what does a gay horse eat? And then he wrote, hey, with like 6 A's. And then he wrote, in a gay voice. I think I get it.
Yeah, I think you got it.
I get it.
That's good.
You don't have to clarify.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess that's our show.
Yeah, I guess
20
that's our
minutes
show.
of porn.
All right. Well, keep your pussies clean and work those cocks.
Have a good one.
Is that our new tagline?
That's our new tagline. Keep your pussies clean and your cocks hard. Thanks for listening.
You stay classy.
I
You're
love that
listening to
one, though.
Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.